Hi guys, and welcome to How to Build a Yearbook Spread. Now this one I wanted to kind of go over some stuff with you. Why? Because you did a good job last week, but these are some fundamentals on how to um, kind of make good quality spreads. So the first thing that you do is what? You put your dominant photo. Everything is going to go around this. The next thing that you do is you want to go and make it a little bit bigger. But I would put you don't just put your dominant photo anywhere. You want to establish it on an eye line. And this one, an eye line, is this line across here. And this is what draws your reader's eye. Most of the time, I set mine on the bottom of a pica. What's a pica? A pica are these things right here. This one, you want to make sure that you use them as a unit of measurement. This way that you can have, if you have your text half a pica away, everything on your page is going to be a half a pica away. So this one, how did I do this? You go to Image, and then you find the folder. Here's our folder. I want to go down to that rockin' picture of the pyramid, which I like so much. This one, if you can kind of see, we have to zoom in a little bit. Why? Because we got Blake over to the side over here. It's kind of off to the side. But we've got to fit this in the space that we have. This is our focal point. So we got to make sure it is zoomed in. How did I do that? All you got to do is double click. This one you can also put a stroke around it, which is basically just an outline. So this one, depending on how you want to do it, you can go 1, 2, 3. Up here, I like to do white borders. What makes a white border stand out on a white page? Got a drop shadow. I think that that's super cool. Again, you kind of make sure that everything's good. Again, what's this? This is the eye line, and we have our dominant. I wanted to show you this because it was hard for me to do this last year that they had placeholder copy in Yearbook Avenue. They don't anymore. Here's a good way to do it. Body copy is the next thing that you're going to do. How big is body copy? Body copy is going to be 10, right? So this one, you want to do your columns. You go to Lorem Ipsum up here. You cut, you copy, and you Command V, and then you can just keep doing it. Now, we can't make our columns that big, so let's do this. See this? If you ever have an X, that means that you have text underneath that. So see this right here? You can take and you go like this. You have a column the same size. Now, the example that I gave you was 3 columns. So let me tell you how you do this. Again, I really encourage you guys to make it zoom in. I got a lot of text. This one you take and you start deleting it, because you're always going to have that god-awful X underneath. Okay, so here, and you want to bring this up too. Okay, so here we have our columns. Each one of these are the same. So you want to take and you want to make it maybe 1.5. That's kind of a good one. Do we have everything lined up down here? Can I tell you something that's really good? If you press the cursor down, you can make this go down a little bit more. Okay. Going back up. We are missing our subhead. Now over here, it has all this right here, subhead, subheadlines. What should that be? That should also be 10. Now something that I do is I make it as bigger than the column. So this subhead should be bigger than the column. I'll spell column right. Now, what's a big problem I see with this is that we have our text too far away from a picture. So you want to maybe do it like this. Okay. Next thing I wanted to show you is captions. So this one, captions. Captions go where the pictures go, right? So let's take, if you could see this one right here, I can do all those little doodads to it. So remember that if you can do a stroke, make it white. Then add the distance, okay? But here's what's kind of cool. You can go copy, paste. You've already done all the stuff to it. So you can copy and paste it, okay? Now, I wanted to show you guys captions, an easy way to do captions. For every one of the pictures, you have to have captions. So, captions are supposed to be 8-point font, right? So this one, if you look up here, it is an 8-point font. And then I have my Lorem Ipsum that I can kind of copy and then paste. But you might want to do that a couple times. Okay, oops. Now something, we have those wonderful, the big X right there. Now you can grid it, and I'll go over gridding, I just don't want to make the video that long. So here's something I want you to do, and it's an easy way to mock up captions. So see this up here? All of your caption text, if it's on this side, it needs to be leaning up against the picture. Now, I have 5 photos, so here's a very easy thing to do. There's a subhead at the beginning of each caption. So I take and I just bold Lorem Ipsum so I know that I have all of my 5 captions covered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? this one, I'm going to end this video, but there will be more. Okay? Thanks, guys. Really proud of you. Bye.